Peace, love, and light. Ashe. Many blessings to you, Pisces. Welcome back. I am Child of Oshun, and I'm here to perform your full spread reading for the month of July. Keep in mind, though, that time is relative, it's not real, okay? I pray that you are well, that you have your health, your inner peace, and that the universe has sent abundance and blessings into your life and will continue to do so. How are you, Pisces? I'm doing very well. I'm preparing for my art exhibit. The opening reception will be this Saturday. So if you guys have been watching my other videos, you see me preparing and painting. The paintings are always behind me. And I recently did a walkthrough of the gallery space, and I showed you guys where it was in one of the videos I did last week. So, getting ready for that. You'll see this painting behind me is finished. She's framed, ready to go, ready for sale. This crochet piece is also for sale. I'm going to display it though because it is a work of art. But you can find these on my website as well. I make these, the crochet tops, and they've been selling really well in the summer months, of course. But you can find that on the website now as well. The link is in the description. And you'll see this painting behind me is what I'm working on today. She's going to be finished and framed, ready to go tonight, okay? So that's what I've been doing, but I always want to make sure I get the readings done on time and as promptly as possible because I know you guys are waiting on them, okay? So let's get started. I'm going to do full spread reading with the Rider Wave and the Thoth deck I always use. But I have a new deck today. I have a new Oracle deck. And this is the Angels and Ancestors deck. Okay. This is the guidebook. I am going to look at it at the end of the reading because I'm still getting used to the cards. These are Oracle cards. Here's what the front looks like, or the cover. And I was attracted to these. You know, I pick my cards if they speak to me and also if I like the illustrations. So this is what they look like. Okay. I really like these. And I didn't have any cards that had spirit animals in them, and I like those too. So they're kind of similar to that, or like the spirit totem cards I've seen, kind of similar. But we'll pull one of those at the end, okay? So let's get started. I did your shuffle, and I'm going to cut them into 3. And we're looking at Pisces. Show me what is happening for Pisces. Change. There's a change coming here. There's a change coming. Much needed. You're putting the sword down, putting down any anger or aggression, letting things kind of happen as they will. Okay, let's see. Why is the change card here? Queen of Swords, Knight of Wands. Oh, well, there's still some conflict here. 5 of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Some of you may be feeling as if you have had to defend yourself, defend your decisions. You might be trying to do something that other people don't understand, or they don't agree with you, or they might be trying to talk you out of it. With the Queen of Swords here, it's you defending yourself. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know I'm making the right decision. But there's conflict around you, and it feels to me like you're withdrawing. You might not even be talking to certain people because they are negative, they're naysayers, or they don't they're not quite supportive. The 5 is always conflict. You see that? So let's see what else is happening here. Worry in the mind. You're considering, are you making the right decision? What is this change, Pisces? What is that? Worry. Why is the worry card here? Oops. Nine of Cups. 10 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Some of you have a decision to make, and it looks like you're going to make it, with the change card being the first one out. But it's a decision that will bring you happiness. You're worried, as it feels to me like you're worried for nothing, for no reason, because the decision is going to give you some peace and some clarity. It's going to be a good decision. Now, the 9 of Cups is here, and then after it is the 10 of Cups from the other deck. But it's reversed. For some of you, this change may mean that there could be a loss of money or a concern about money. You might have to move or make some major changes to where you live. Maybe not seeing your family as much because you're now pursuing something that's going to bring you some more money. To me, I get the feeling that there's family or people around you who don't want you to make this change, but it's what's best for you. It's going to bring you more happiness and more money. And you are defending yourself and defending your decision, kind of telling people to shut up and mind their business. Okay? Let me see what else is falling here. Telling them to mind their business. Priestess is here. Love. Some of you, wait a minute. Some of you have been holding out on making a decision because you were waiting for a love partner to either commit or show you something and make you feel like, okay, I'm going to stay here. I'm going to see what happens and how it works out. But while you're waiting on that other person, you've kind of put some of your plans on hold because you've been waiting to see what they were going to do. And now you're realizing I may have to kind of do some things on my own because this person is not supporting me. We're not working as a unit. We're not working as a partnership the way I wanted it to be. Some of you have to make a decision about do you want to continue to work on the love connection, the partnership, the relationship, or do you want to work on something that's going to bring you some money, a new job, a new position, whatever that is. It seems to me like you have to make a choice here. And it almost feels like you're worried, you're kind of messed up in the head, Pisces, because you're like, why can't I have both? Why can't I have the person I love and this great job, this great position, that's going to bring me some more money? Why do I have to make a choice? Why can't I have both? Some of you have some spiritual gifts. You got some powers. You got the gift, and you're not using it. You're not using it. High Priestess reverse. Some of you have gifts, powers. You might be a bruja. You might be a witch. You might be a high priestess. And if you were to step into that, your home life would be a lot happier. Okay? You take that how it resonates. But it looks like Yeah, the love connection here. Because there it is, Two of Cups. Let me see what else is going on here. Let's see. Because I don't see work here. Doesn't feel like work. But something is causing you to make a choice. Queen of Swords. Some of you're kind of falling back. You don't want to fight. You don't want to argue. You know, you're kind of just letting things go as they are. Letting it go as it is. Here you are, Pisces, in the reverse. Yeah, there's people around you who don't agree with your decisions, but you do tell them, mind your business. Mind your business. You know. Some of you live at home. You live with a parent or something like that, and you may be ready to kind of move out of there, and they, for some reason, they don't want you to go, or they think that you're not mature enough to be on your own, something like that. You're working on understanding when people are telling you the truth and when they're giving you some BS. And part of being a priestess is having the gift of sight, having visions, and being able to read people. Some of you have that ability and you're not fully using it. And if you did, you'd be able to see the illusions. You'd be able to see the bullshit when it comes up. You'd be able to tell when people are lying and when they're not, and when they're, genuine in how they feel and what they're doing. You know, some of you are kind of figuring this out. And it's the reason why you're not angry and fighting, because you're like, oh, I understand. I see who you are. I see who you are, and I see what you're trying to do to me. And you're putting a stop to it. But yeah, around you, there is either someone who does not want you to move forward, or like, again, there's people who are, they always have something negative to say. Okay. Here we go. 3 of Pentacles. Now here's the work. There's a concern here that there's some unfinished business as it comes to the work that you do. So if you are deciding to get a new job or do something different, you may be feeling like you're abandoning something that you started, like you started something and you didn't finish it. But to me, it feels like it's the right decision to move forward. Because remember, the first card out was change, right? Now, Queen of Cups reverse. What this is telling me, Pisces, is that whatever decision you make, you kind of have to keep your emotions out of it. Don't make decisions based on emotion. Not how you feel today, not how you felt yesterday, but what's the logical decision that you should make. You know, the opposite of Pisces is Virgo, which is analytical, logical thinking and processing. So making decisions based on, is the money right? Is my commute right? Will I have more stability? Thinking rationally. And sometimes we have to do things that we don't like, and it doesn't always feel good. Like, you know, work is not always about feeling good and feeling happy. You make the best of it, but you have to kind of do what you got to do to bring that check home. Okay? So let's see what is happening in the Oracle deck. Show me. Give me an Oracle card. Angels and ancestors, give me a card for Pisces. Thank you. The stag. It says, trust and thrive. The stag. Okay, let's look in the book and see what it says. I like this book because it's broken down into categories. So the first category is sacred ones, and the next one is guardians and messengers. The next one is warrior symbols, and the last one is seasons. So the stag falls under a warrior symbol. We like that. 132. A warrior. That's telling you to own your power, Pisces. What? Wait a minute. Let me find it. Here we go. The stag. Come alive and thrive. Stand in your light and glory with grace and majesty. The stag card brings graceful and powerful medicine into your life. In the Celtic traditions, the stag, with his crown of antlers, is known as the king of the forest and is a totem that brings protection in challenging times. In Native American traditions, he is greatly loved, for stags and deer have provided food for the people and materials that have allowed them to create medicine items such as drums, rattles, and smudge fans. Although the stag has been hunted in the past and still is, he has strength, dignity, and poise. When this card arises, it can also represent fertility and sexuality, maybe an opportunity to explore your sexual side, with your spiritual integrity supporting you on that journey. There it is, Pisces. Stand in your own power, your own truth, your own integrity, and trust that you are making the right decision no matter what is happening around you. Okay, Pisces? Okay. Hit the like, subscribe. I will see you again. Peace, Pisces.